Howdy, everybody. Your boy Haps here. Sorry there's such a long wait time. I was doing stuff real quick. Anyway, we are going to do some more Second Circle because I'm kind of tired of Fallout at the moment. Let's get it loaded up. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Oh God! Oh wait, it was I'm trying to remember where the. Okay. Holy ass, dude! This is so loud. Jesus Christ! It's loud for me. I don't know how loud it would be for you guys, but oh my God. Um. So I think I have to pick an option for it to let me do full screen. So we'll pick Zadrada, this girl who smokes. I think I have to. Where's screen? There we go. Yeah. So I had to pick a screen. All right. So this should work, right? First time streamer, huh? Nope. Okay, so it had to be the other one. Alright, that's fine. Yep, there we go. Got it working now. Taker, I have a task for you. Oh. Is it enter? Yes. Yes? Would you mind checking on Zadrada? She hasn't come to meals recently, and I'm worried she might be on another. She might be on another of her legendary benders. Sorry, I'm eating Doritos. Assuming she's conscious, is there any message you'd like me to deliver? Lucifer sniffs. Unlucky for me, I aspire to be a president who cares about my constituents. Just make sure she doesn't need any medical assistance. That should suffice. Turn down the music just a little bit. I'll get on that then. Departing, you make your way behind the house, heading for the run-down old trailers Zadrada calls home. As you close in on your destination, a strange sound makes you pause. Its pattern's somewhat familiar. Is that poetry? Oh shit. No! Overtaken by curiosity, you quietly nudge open the door and peer inside the trailer. The interior, like usual, looks like it has recently been hit by a tornado. Clothes, bottles, and overflowing ashtrays speckle every surface of the living space, tossed aside in wild abandon and forgotten about just as you quickly... Wait, what? I forgot about just as quickly. Okay, I read that wrong in my mind. Maybe in real life, I don't know. At the epicenter of the storm, Zadrada kneels over a table, muttering cryptic verses to a small object you can't quite make out. Politely, you cough. Quickly throwing a cloth over whatever is on the table, Zadrada rolls around. Whoa there, cowboy! I wasn't expecting you to come calling. Isn't it polite to knock on a lady's door? Thought I'd drop by. You've been suspiciously absent from meals. Is everything alright? Alright? Yeah, I'm fucking peachy. What's it to you? Something's got her agitated. She's not normally this high-strung. You realize that you aren't going to get any further pressing the issue. You're gonna have to take another tack if you want her to lower her guard. Better change the topic, and quick. Every other oh, okay. Every other part of your body seems to have metal embedded in it. Why not your horns? For the same reason you humans don't get your nuts pierced. I think that's a thing. Thanks for that mental image. I think guys get their balls pierced, right? I'm not wrong, am I? Our horns are an important part of our biology. It's where we store our voodoo juice. If anything happened to these bitchin' babes, I'd have to kiss my reputation goodbye. So your horns are a reservoir for your magical energy. Zadrada nods. And not only that, but our horns are super sensitive to touch. Basically an erogenous zone for most of us. So you mean that whenever Cerberus starts asking for me to rub her head, she's... yeah. I'm trying to do it in her voice, but... I had to think about it. It made me laugh. And that time I found you with those water wigglers, you were actually... Bingo! I'm pretty surprised you didn't realize what was going on at that time. But that doesn't explain why you're doing it in Azazel's closet. In fact, that girl doesn't do the same exact thing when we're not around. Everyone knows angels spend most of their immortality in the closet. Damn. That reminds me of a favor I've been meaning to ask. You mind taking me out on a supply run? Depends. What are you looking for? Girly stuff. You wouldn't get it. Girly stuff. I shop for the house at large. You'd be surprised with some of the things I come home with. Foiled, Zadrada sighs in frustration. Listen, I ain't about to explain it to you, but I do need something really, really badly, so we can beat around the bush all day tweaking each other's titties. Or you can grow a pair and take your gal pal out to stock up on some necessities. Besides, I've got some leverage that'll make it worth your while. Leverage? Zadrada smirks and withdraws a small flat rock from her pocket. What I've got right here is gonna revolutionize the way you chuckle fuck mortals trip. It's a sigil I've spent all month working on. This little baby is a memetic psychosis inducer. It doesn't even need skin-to-skin contact to work. Just one peep at it and then you're off on the trip of a lifetime. Oh god. But it's just a rock, right? It's not just a rock, dipshit. It's fucking art. I don't know if this is intentional, but I like the way her back is turned. Like she's getting ready to put out her cigarette and it like lines up with the table perfectly. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to weave the essence of Osis into a sigil and not attract the attention of that delusional fucker? That's absurd, even by our standards. How could a piece of art do something like that? Oh. Oh god. I'm scared now. I'm gonna shit myself in a moment. I'm scared what's gonna happen. I might have to quickly change scenes in case we get some naughty stuff. Alright. Before you can finish your question, Zadrada brandishes the stone, flashing you the scarlet sigil etched into its surface before you have a chance to react. The sigil glows faintly with an unnatural illumination, burning itself into your retinas, its peculiar shape vaguely resembling an inverted house and covered with Egyptian-styled markings, twists and distorts before your eyes. Oh. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, you know, you never really noticed how finely textured the walls in Zadrada's trailer are. You rolled one finger down the nearest surface, relishing the feeling of the lumpy, uneven metal. Idly, you wonder whether Zadrada's ever considered selling tickets for people to feel this incredible... Zadrada... Wall, you have always been gutter ticket. Wall have not. There's no response from the empty expanse of air you just addressed. Confused, you continue staring at it, trying to remember the basic principles of object permanence. Oh no. A hand takes your wrist and you find yourself being pulled in a direction that reminds you vaguely of strawberries. Faintly, a voice cuts through the smog of reality closing in around you. Alright, big guy, let's get you out of the car, shall we? Time's a waste. Oh my god. Yeah. Or yes. Sounds nice. Almost like blossoming tulips drifting upon a sea of penguins, their fair petals bristled by the winds of mountain yore. Vaguely you can feel yourself being placed into a cushioned seat and straps firmly securing you in place. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? Is this what it's like to get ha? Bizarre, confusing stories play out before your eyes. 6 brightly colored robots wearing disturbing tribal masks windmill their arms frantically at smaller pill-bug-shaped androids. A young woman cries from inside it, and from inside and school locker, surrounded by insects rippling with concentric motions. 4 stonier friends dodge a military draft to travel around the country in a brightly colored van. Scooby, Shaggy, Velma. Okay. 1,000 tales, some strange, others strangely familiar, bombard your senses, melding together into an unintelligible morass of abstract fiction. Faint voices emerge from the swirling visions, sounds in an almost unrecognizable dialect. Straining your ears, you can just barely make out the words. Put the something on ground. Tranquilizer? Kiss ass. I think. No. Wait. I don't know. With enormous effort, you pull yourself back into reality. You struggle to take your bearings as reality rides around you. Judging by the rosy pink color of the sky, you've been unconscious for quite some time. Damn, girl. The car is parked behind a large gray facility, and the warm air streaming in through your open windows smells vaguely of farm animals. With the grace of an Olympic diver, Zadrada dives through the open window of your car, landing in a contorted mass into the driver's seat. Panting, she rights herself. You notice she's clutching a thick, odd-smelling bag to her chest. Noticing your attention, she quickly stows it away, out of sight, under her seatbelt. With a sharp crack, something blurs past the window and snaps the side view mirror off its axle. It dangles forwardly by a single stalwart cable as Zadrada swears and twists the key in the ignition. Shit, they have guns! Pedal to the fucking metal! Go, go, go! Wait. You're shitting at us. Zadrada, what'd you do? No time for us to play catch-up. We have to drive. Like a bat out of hell, let me go for the money and cars. Like a bat out of hell, the car roars out of the parking lot, leaving your unknown assailants to clamber into their own vehicles and peel out after you. Zadrada cackles on the floor and floors the accelerator, reaching out through the driver's window to flip your pursuers a conciliatory bird. I don't know how to say that word. Later, bitches! Your poor car does its best to outrun the vehicles pursuing it, but top speed is not one of its strengths. Despite your initial lead, the cars in your rearview mirror start to creep closer and closer. Son of a... They're gaining on us! Her eyes shining with excitement, Zadrada makes a complicated gesture. Fire springs into her palm, a blazing sphere the size of an apple, as you watch the fire begins to condense, glowing ever brighter. I haven't been in a decent scrap in ages. It's been a long time since I've been able to return fire. Something about the way she says that sets your teeth on edge. The fire further compacts, glittering with an almost painful brightness. Despite its small size, you can feel the heat coming off in waves. Hold it! You wrap her free hand with one of your own, smothering the miniature star. Hey, what gives? I don't care if you're being chased by the Mafia. You are not to unleash fire magic in my car. We're gonna lose them a different way instead. Take the next right. Zerata takes the turn so sharply that two of the car wheels briefly lose contact with the pavement. Alright. Where to next, oh ye of little collateral damage? Take a left at the end of the road and then take another. There's an alleyway that should be just narrow enough for the car. Zedrada's breakneck driving style pays off and your car slips into an alleyway only a dozen seconds before your pursuers roar past, none the wiser. The two of you let out sighs of relief as you feel the adrenaline rush gradually recede. Nice one, Taker. I thought you'd be a drooling mess for most of this. I'm surprised you're even lucid given your exposure to my sigil. Lucid? Oh, the second wave hasn't hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the second wave hasn't hit yet? Well, hold on tight, big guy. Your part in this whole operation begins soon. My part? What do you mean by... Wait, what second wave? What the f... Your mouth goes slack as cosmos unfold before you, and as Zedrada guns the accelerator and sends the two of you careening down the alleyway, you lapse back into delirium. Stars, galaxy, and nebulae blow past you at impossible speeds, shooting into the blackness of space and leaving only a feint of light behind. 1,000 motes of starlight twinkle out at you from the darkness, faintly illuminating a massive field dotted with animals at either end. At the end nearest to you, a blood-spattered nanny goat paws at the ground, snorting a challenge. A dragon, a fox, a python, and an enormous mantis stand at the under end of the star-studded field, bearing fangs, horns, and mandibles at the upstart goat. Bleeding definitely at its four opponents, the goat lowers its head and charges. The five beings clash with an almighty eruption of sound and flames, the impact merging with the cries of fighting animals. Twisted and broken, the fox limps away from the melee, quickly followed by the enormous snake, leaving the mantis and dragon still locked into combat with the tenacious goat. How many orders of chicken nuggets? This writing is so good. I like this. You heard the man. Will take your entire stock tonight. We eat like kings! Hold on. Forgot to do my Zerlane shit. You blink, the visions gradually receding as reality snaps back into focus around you. Grinning anthropomorphic animals leer at you from the walls, and a familiar bored face looks back at you from across a grimy counter. Sir, oh hey, it's her. Sir, are you alright? The massive emancipated snake is still superimposed upon your sight, its endless, listless coils and tatters ravaged by some terrible attack. Marble white bones pokes through the flensed body wrapped throughout the restaurant. The flat triangular head of the goat serpent rests upon the cheap plastic counter, its flat eyes gazing at you with a mixture of curiosity and apathy. God, I forgot how much reading I would have to do for this. I don't have enough drink. Slowly, the snake shifts its gaze from you to an oblivious Zedrada and flicks the air lazily with a long, thrice-forked tongue. Hey, hurry up and hand over the dough. We can't be here for long, remember? Only half listening, you rub your eyes with one hand as you fish out your wallet to pay for the food. As you hand your credit card over to the over the counter to Abby, you make the mistake of gazing into the electric display behind the counter. The garishly colored commercial, complete with a dancing fast food mascot, swirls to cover your entire vision, sublim supplanting your reality within its own. The monster that looks like a huge purple turd is doing some form of horrific windmill dance with his fingerless forelimbs. The pigtailed chicken bears a mouthful of very human teeth at you and brandishes a red, dripping burger at you. Okay, so she's clearly a demon, right? Like, look at this. Those look like horns, right? Join us, they seem to say. Join us and become happy. Become one. Hey, snap out of it, you lightweight. A single powerful slap brings you back to reality. You and Sadrada are now enclosed in a large plastic room, suspended high over the dining area. A dark orifice reaches the far curve of the chamber. Thick plastic slooping sharply downwards. Laid out before you is a resplendent meal of fried breaded chicken and various sauces. This has some words. This is pretty wordy, or not wordy. It has some words I've never seen before. Wait. Where are we in the place? Shut up and listen to me, and listen carefully to me. Soberly, you dip a piece of fried chicken into your sauce and wait for Zadrada to explain what the hell is going on. I don't know exactly where you are in space and time, but try to focus on the here and now. Those people who were chasing us earlier might have called the cops on us. I saw them pulling up outside the restaurant and pulled your drooling ass in here so I could finish my food in peace. That being said, well... Zadrada gestures grimly to the translucent bubble taking up the one wall. Peering down through it, you can see at least a dozen policemen arrayed in the dining room beneath you. One of them appears to be questioning Abby. Nodding to the police officer, Abby points up to the play place infrastructure where the two of you are hiding. As the cop begins to close ranks, slowly grouping around the structure, Abby looks up at you at your bubble and gives a little gives a little half-hearted shrug. Look, like the best hiding place I can think of. Fucking the McDonald's playpen that most McDonald's don't have anymore. At least for the ones where I live at. Attention suspects, we have you surrounded. Come out with your hands where we can see them. I reckon we got about 2 minutes before they get up here and find us. What if we just throw this sigil out there? The demoness glares daggers at you. And because someone didn't approve of my usual methods, I'm fresh fucking out of solutions. She rummages around in her shirt. Zadrada pulls out a familiar sigil-etched stone. You want to take one last tip before they take us into custody? Might as well. Might make the next few hours a little less insufferable. Wait a minute, you still have that thing? Dodoy, I spent weeks on this. You think I let it out of my sight? I think I might just have an idea. As the officers close in on your bubble, you whisper your plan to Zadrada, and a smile gradually spreads across her face. That's diabolical, Taker. Maybe you aren't such a stick in the mud after all. Your preparations concluded, the two of you get into position at the top of the slide. Zadrada sitting on your lap, your hand on her hips. At a nod from you, Zadrada calls down to the floor below. Hey, shit licks, we're coming down the large slide. We don't want any trouble, you hear? You push off and pray that the slide will hold your combined weight. Those things are pretty sturdy from what I remember. Anyway. Fortunately, the structure only makes the occasional groan as the two of you coast down to the ground level. Zadrada leans back into you and readjusts herself, perhaps a tad bit too aggressively, upon your lap. Fucking dick. You ready? Yeah. You place your thumb slightly under the edge of your shirt and brace yourself for arrival. As soon as you emerge from the interior of the slide, the two of you are greeted by a stunningly excessive amount of batons, handcuffs, and tasers. Ugh. All aimed directly at your face. Hands where I can see them. I hope this works. Zodrata throws her hands to the ceiling, signaling you to do the same. Making sure your fingers are still hooked under her shirt, you raise your arms as well, taking her shirt along with them. What the fuck? Stunned silence greets your reveal, and peering around Zendrata's side, you can see every eye in the restaurant staring directly at Zendrata's exposed top. Zendrata's voice, slightly muffled by the clothing pulled over her head, breaks the silence. What the fuck is this? Did it work? I think it worked. A loud thump answers Zendrata's question. I was going to wait until it stopped, but I don't think it will. A loud thump answers Zendrata's question, quickly followed by another, and then another. Everywhere you look, officers are falling to the ground as if they were puppets whose strings had just been cut. The police chief looks in confusion from you to Zendrata's chest, trying to make sense of what's going on. But you and I, just drawing, I don't... Huh? You see a snake? He focuses, giving out the police chief, or her focus giving out the police chief crumbles to the ground with the rest of her unit twitching occasionally. You let out your breath and let Zendrata's shirt fall back down, once again covering the sigil stone. She tucked into her bra less than a minute ago. We could have just pulled it in her hands. I think that would have worked. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You sure you aren't some kind of evil genius? Last I checked, but I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. I am as well. Oh ye of little faith, when I bust out this bod, you better believe I get the eyes of everything in the room. Even Gloomy Ticks over there can't stop oogling me. Still standing stalwartly behind the counter, Abby looks Zendrata up and down with vague interest, which is hands down the most energy you've seen her apply to something. Picking her way over the instant officers, Zendrata stutters up to the young woman. Reaching across the counter, she prowls Abby with the poorly nails as she'd seen some kind of specimen on display at a museum. Interesting. The sigil must lose its potency at longer rages. Tell me, how are you feeling right now? Like I'm not getting paid enough for this job. A burst of radio static sends both you and Zendrata spinning around. A small, heavy-duty field phone strapped to the front of the police chief buzzes again. Chief, have you apprehended the suspects? We have more officers standing by if you need assistance. Ah, shit, we gotta bail. Where's the car? Just out front, let's move. Abby waves a balloon goodbye to the two of you as you vault over the convulsing police officers and make your escape out the front door. Jumping into the car, you silently drive away, eyes peeled for potential reinforcements. Once you're several blocks away and with no sign of pursuers, you let out a sigh of relief. So, real quick supply run, huh? Well, I didn't anticipate the fuzz getting involved, if that's what you're asking. Still, no chance of you telling me what this was all about? Zendrata shakes her head, grinning. I'm disappointed. I thought you knew me better than that. You're just gonna have to deal with staying in the dark on this front. Trust me, though. It's for a good cause. So it's drugs. I said a good cause, not a great cause. Besides, do you think I wouldn't already be high as a kite if I had something with a decent kick? Good point. Guess I'll just have to find out the old-fashioned way. Is it still in the... Oh, I thought it'd still be under the chair. 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 Oh, we did Medusa. We did Medusa. We did, didn't we do Lucifer before? Wait, do they don't have horns, do they? They have ears. We'll do Pandemonica. I'm just gonna do whoever I feel like it. I'm not gonna make it like how it was before. It's been a couple weeks since you last caught sight of Pandemonica out in the open. Ever since your date at the coffee shop, the demon has been cooped up in her room. Though you still provide her with her morning coffee, you aren't permitted to enter her domain. Instead, you often leave the mug by the door like an offering, only to find it sitting empty in the very same place sometime later. This new arrangement has left a sour taste in your mouth, and you consider sitting the demoness down to figure out what's going on. Before you can, however, the unexpected occurs. It happens one evening after dinner, as you are sitting in the living room watching television. You hear a noise, like a door slamming, and then catch a glimpse of a blurry scurry into the kitchen. At once you follow the figure and find none other than Pandemonica, wide-eyed and muttering as she rummages around in the pantry. The sight of her standing alone in the kitchen brings you a sense of déjà vu. Pandemonica? The demoness turned towards you suddenly. Her hunched-over stance reminds you of a wild animal standing hungrily over a fresh kill. Coffee. Judging from the dark circles around her red-ribbed eyes, you can't help but think that the demon hasn't been sleeping well. Or even at all. Taker. Are you looking for the grinder? ... I've been using it so often I don't put it away anymore. It's over there by the coffee machine. Pandemonica's eyes cut from you to the contraption sitting on the counter at your back. I can make you a cup of coffee now if you'd like. ... Yes, please. With the nod, you head over to the pantry where you stash the coffee beans that you and Pandemonica got from the shop on your last date. There you are faced with a choice. What flavor should I make? Maybe she could use a change of pace. Recalling how Pandemonica gushed over some of the more nutty coffee flavors, you grab a bag of toasted almond and set to work. As you whip up a cup of freshly ground coffee, Pandemonica takes a seat by the table with the blanket wrapped around her shoulders. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of the demon staring out the window, the orange glow of the street lamps outside spilling over her solemn expression. Only when you set the steaming beverage before her does Pandemonica snap out of her melancholy. Thank you, Taker. No problem. You sit across from the demon and watch as she takes her first sip. Though her exhaustion does not completely leave her eyes, the smile that spreads across her face makes her look 10 times more awake than she was before. Toasted almond. Not my first choice, but still delicious. I thought a change of pace would be nice. I agree with you there. A change of pace is nice. Pandemonica indulges herself further with another long sip from her mug. As you watch the demoness partake in her beverage, you mull over the ways you intend to broach the topic of her absence. Before you can settle on something to say, however, the woman across from you sets down her mug and returns your gaze. I know I've been scarce lately. More than usual, that is. I'm sorry if that's been a cause for concern. But I've had a lot to think about. I understand. Good. I'm glad to hear that. But I also want you to know that you don't have to hide things from me. If this is something you'd rather keep to yourself, I won't press you any further on it. But if there's anything I can do to help, I hope you understand that you can come to me. You don't have to tackle all your problems alone, you know. ... I know that it's late. Do you want to take a walk? A walk? Sure, but there's just something I need to see for myself. Alright, a walk it is then. Is the coffee shop closed down? The both of you rise from your seats at the same time. As you don your jacket, Pandamonica slips on an appropriate pair of walking shoes and waits for you by the door. Soon you find yourself venturing out into the cold night air. The evening air envelops you both as you make your way around the block. With each step further from home, Pandamonica lingers closer to you until your arms brush past one another as you walk. Once, when Pandamonica's elbow bumps against you, you peer down at the demon to see that she is shivering. You alright? It seems as though I didn't properly prepare for how cold it was going to be. I thought this light jacket would be enough, but I'm chilled to the bone. I guess I'm not used to the climate here quite yet. Here, take my coat. Won't you be cold? I'm used to it. What the fuck? You drape your coat over Pandamonica's shoulders at once. Her shivering comes to an end and her expression softens. That's pretty fun. I like that. Oh shit, I'm looking at a different person. Compared to earlier, it's almost as though you're looking at a completely different person. Whereas before, an aura of distress and irritation seemed to seep out of her every pore, now it's as though Pandamonica can no longer fathom just what it is that has hurt her so. And this realization surprises her almost as much as it does you. And so much so, in fact, that you can distinctly hear her mutter something under her breath. Though you don't catch it entirely, you're privy to two words which ring loud and clear in your ears. Why now? Pardon? Oh, nothing. I just still have much on my mind. Should we get home? Not yet. Not just yet, please. I want to savor this a little longer, if you don't mind. Alright. I want to know the height difference between everybody. You continue onward for a little while longer, stealing glances at the demon beside you as you walk. The change in Pandamonica's demeanor is unmistakable. But try as you might, you can't figure out what it is that has brought upon such a stark change in her personality. I got a fucking chip in my throat. Oh god, it's like choking me. Soon you arrive upon a small neighborhood playground, harkened by the sound of the swings creaking in the breeze. Pandamonica stops in front of a large pine tree, one with many branches that lay low enough for children to climb. A small sigh escapes her lips, and she beckons you close. Aw. When you approach, she grabs your arm and hugs it close to her chest. Pandamonica. It's quiet now. Let me enjoy the silence. You nod and stare up at the magnificent tree in front of you. If memory serves you, it has been here since you were a kid. You recall climbing its branches as well. What a sturdy thing it must be to withstand all those prying hands for so long. Most would crumble under the weight of so many things tugging at them constantly. But this tree has grown tall in spite of that. Woo! Oh dear. The sound of Pandamonica's voice draws you out of your recollection. You look down at the demon clinging to your arm and frowned. Her bliss is gone, evaporated in nothingness like the wilting frog on your breath. Or fog on your breath. Frog? What the fuck am I talking about? Suddenly, all that remains is sorrow. What's wrong? We should head back. Wait, Pandamonica! What is it, Taker? Please, tell me what's going on. I can't help you if I don't know. Exasperated, Pandamonica plops down onto the swings and teeters to and fro in thought. Aw. Have you ever heard of pandemonium? It's a word that's like disorder and panic, right? Yes, but before that, it was a place. Pandemonium is the capital of hell. Okay, what about it? Can you guess what it's like there? I suppose there's a lot of demons there, right? Not just a lot of demons, nearly all of them. Flying in and out of that one building all day and night, from the beginning of time until the end of time. It's loud there, maddeningly so. All of the demons talk at once, like a sea of voices. Now imagine trying to discern one voice out of that sea. It would be like searching for a particular droplet of water out of the ocean, wouldn't it? I suppose so. But why are you telling me all this? Now imagine that you had to listen to that all day and all night without end. I'd go mad. Exactly. Some demons are born for a purpose, to serve hell in some specific fashion. I am one of those demons, and my purpose is to hear and address the concerns of the demons in hell. As such, I was made in a way to be the physical embodiment of pandemonium. So all those voices are in my head. Oh my god, I would go crazy. How do you sleep? Very little, I'm afraid. Hence, the coffee. ... Is it always like that? It was. Until the other day. I'd never experienced true silence until then. When is that? When we were at the coffee shop. For the first time in my life, the voices stopped completely. Sometimes they fade, but they never go away like they did then. I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Or not hearing, rather. All I wanted to do was hang on to that feeling. That silence. But then they came back. So that's what happened. Yes. And ever since that day, I've been trying to figure out why I was blessed with those few moments of peace. Did you come up with anything? Sadly, no. I've not been able to get a wink of sleep since then. After experiencing their absence, the voices feel louder than ever now. I had all but given up hope on making them go away again. Until tonight. So they went away tonight too. Yes. They're back now, of course. But I wish I knew what it was that made them vanish in the first place. There must be something, but I just can't figure it out. I fear those brief respites are all that I can look forward to. In the end, the voices always return. What if there was something that can make them stop? Wouldn't that be something? I'd love to ponder the possibility, but I'm afraid I'm too tired for that. Can we head home? Yeah, let's go. You stand and offer Pandemonica your arm. She grins wearily at your offer and wraps herself around you. As you make your way home, the tired demon rests her cheek against your arm, something which would, on any other night, linger at the forefront of your thoughts. But instead, you can only think of Pandemonica's plight and pondering what, if anything, you can do to help. By the time you arrive home and Pandemonica slips off to bed, you find your mind buzzing with possibilities. Alright, we're going to do one more and then switch games. My throat's really starting to hurt. Kind of feeling Cerberus. See Cerberus. Before you returned from hell, you had never stopped to consider the ebb and flow of simple bathroom economics. While dividing one space between 10 people may be only mildly inconvenient at the best of times, early mornings have a habit of spawning an impromptu conga line of individuals dead set on a nice warm shower. Standing in line for the umpteenth time, you can ideally consider the potential of legality of using the outside hose to clean yourself off. What do you think she's up to? No good, I bet. That's why we should strike while we have the element of surprise. I don't care what Lucifer says. Something's off about the scenario, but you can't quite put your finger on it. There's two of them. Ignoring it for a moment, you interject. Cerberus, you aren't by chance planning on taking out the garbage collector, are you? Both of her bodies turn to face you, and the thing clawing at your back, calling on the back of your mind, snaps into place. Both of her bodies. The third one is nowhere to be seen. Ooh, we'd love to get our hands on her, always taking away what's rightfully ours. Why, we have half a mind to. Hold up! Suddenly, both heads swivel, staring intently over their left shoulder at the wall behind her. Whatever she's looking at, she doesn't shift her gaze from it for a full minute. And when she turns back to you, she smiles back to her normal self again. What's that about? Nothing. Don't worry about it. We got everything under control. Cerberus trots past you, heading home back to her room. I wonder what that was about. She's been acting out of sorts for a while now. You turn to see Melina, blurry-eyed and looking like she's not quite finished with her early morning hangover, emerge from the bathroom. Not that it's ever really easy to keep a conversation going with her, mind you. Any idea where her third body is? Melina lets out a sigh. She set up camp in the living room. She even unplugged the television to get better access to the window. Camp? What do you mean? Is she playing some kind of game? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure I can do her paranoid lunacy justice. You should really just ask her yourself. I'll get on that. After your morning shower, you head downstairs to investigate the claims made by the sour demon. Sitting in a collapsible chair, Cerberus' third body is glued to the living room window, scanning the neighborhood with a pair of binoculars. She doesn't react to you as you enter the room, remaining focused on her observation with steadfast determination. Melina, it says you've been down here for a while. What are you doing? Keeping watch. What for? Cerberus scowls, as though the answer to your question should be self-evident. Trouble. Synchronized footsteps behind you heralds the arrival of Cerberus' other bodies, accompanied by Melina. Jig's up, Cerberus. I want my television back. Go ahead and tell Taker about this crappy theory of yours. The body by the window stands and is quickly joined by the other bodies, presenting a united front. We're pretty sure we're being spied on. We've been picking up a peculiar scent around the borders of the house. It wasn't there last week, and if we aren't mistaken, it's that punk mugger from the park. You mean the one that you chased off? Why would she return? 'Cause she's definitely plotting revenge. Against us for whooping her butt back at the park. It's only a matter of time before she strikes. We can't let her forward her schemes. How do you know? Have you ever met her before? Well, no. But there's something about them that just rubs us the wrong way. We can't really explain it, but we just know that she's up to no good. So we're keeping watch for any sign of her. And we're going to teach her a lesson if we see her again. This rampant paranoia is certainly out of sorts for Cerberus. You look over to Melina, who corkscrews her finger beside her head, non-verbally cluing you in on her own personal opinion of Cerberus' mental state. Well, there's only one thing for it, then. Let's go find her. What? What? If it's causing you that much worry, why don't we go and address the source of the problem? Blech, count me out on this adventure. Urban exploration doesn't really fit my aesthetic. Besides, if we wanted to get Shank, I'd do it in the comfort of my own house. Thank you very much. As you put on your shoes, Melina pulls you aside. You can't be serious about doing this. And why not? If it snaps Cerberus back to normal, what could be the harm in indulging her a little? Cerberus is... She's not like the rest of us. Or not the same as the rest of us. She can get focused. Scary even, when she's on the warpath. Just don't get in between her and whoever she's hunting. If it comes to blows, she'll literally go right through you to get to her quarry. I'll keep that in mind, but hopefully we can resolve this peacefully. Waving goodbye to Melina, you and Cerberus take to the streets. It isn't long before one of their bodies picks up the scent of the voyeur, and she gradually leads you further and further away from home. The nose of Cerberus leads you through decrepit buildings, abandoned parking garages, and thrift stores packed with unwanted detritus of generations. Eventually, Cerberus halts outside of a run-down nightclub, its walls plastered with faded posters advertising indie bands long since lost to the sands of time. Sniffing the air, she leads you down a tight side street and onto a sparsely populated plaza. Trail gets confusing here. We can't make out the scent clearly past here. Too many people. She wrinkles her nose. And way too much spray on deodorant. Get that Axe body spray, baby. So is this it then? If we can't find her, what do we do? Oh no, I'm sure she's around here somewhere. We're just gonna keep looking. A cheer goes up from a nearby throng of people, clustered around an obscured object. Intrigued, you and Cerberus move closer to investigate. There, at the center of a motley crowd, the stranger holds court from behind a cheap card table. Step on up. Place a wager. Win a prize. Only valuables. No organs, invoices, or IOUs, if you please. A ruddy-faced tourist slaps a handful of crumpled bills on the table, a gesture replicated by the stranger, who adds her own considerably larger stack of cash to the pot. Now, the rules are simple. It's so easy, even a child could win. Just keep your eyes on this here bead. I'm familiar with this game. She'll move the bead around the cup or shells, but she secretly swapped the bead between shells where the other player can't see. A strange glow suffuses Cerberus' eyes, and her normally playful tone sharpens to a razor edge. I know how this works. She's about to cheat. Watch carefully. ... There. Whatever happens is too fast for you to pick out at a distance, but Cerberus watches the game progress with rapt focus. She has removed the bead entirely. There's no way for her opponent to win this game, or opponents to win this game. The two of you observe the stranger win game after game, cheating the tourist and other passerby out of everything remotely valuable they might have. With every valuable lost to the figure, Cerberus's gaze darkens. Not fair. You lie and steal from the other demons all the time. Why do you care about one mortal doing it to another? Besides, aren't you in favor of the widespread corruption of humanity? Cerberus shakes her head like a horse trying to dissuade a persistent and irritating fly. Yes, but something's wrong. Just looking at her is making our hackles stand up. We have to get to the bottom of this, even if it means taking her down. If we're going to catch her, we need some kind of plan. She's obviously adept at running scams, so I'll bet she already has an escape route planned. I know. We'll split up. I can cover 3 times the ground that you can. How do I communicate or call you? That's easy. Just whistle. In hindsight, that seems obvious. Alright, you go in first and I'll tail behind. She might let her guard down if she believes you're acting alone. Cerberus nods. Alright, on 3, ready. At your signal, the hounds of hell charge forward, streaking towards the stranger like many bolts of lightning. Immediately, the stranger's heels swivel around, seeing 3 demons bearing down on them. The stranger curses, hurling the card table at the approaching Cerberus in an attempt to slow her down. The cloaked figure darts down a nearby alleyway. Thinking quickly, you dash into an alleyway parallel that of the stranger's. Utilizing your lengthy stride, you make it to the street in no time. You turn left and sprint the last block, pacing yourself at the exit to the alleyway the stranger escaped through. Arms wide, you brace for impact. But no one's there. As you look around in confusion, you notice a single dark aperture in the grimy wall. A scuffling sound heralds the arrival of Cerberus, one of her bodies sprinting towards you from the far end of the alley. We lost her! Did you see where she went? I have my suspicions. You point to the dark hole in the wall. From the looks of it, it's an entryway into the condemned building, taking up a large portion of the block. I'll go in after. Oh shit. I'll go in after her. You keep a perimeter in case she tries to run again. Alright, be careful. Okay, now that time I didn't click anything. The interior of the building is dank and musty. Okay. From what little you can make out in the gloom, it's most likely a warehouse at some point in the distant past. We moved silently through the rundown building, eyes peeled for any sign of a black coat, a largely futile effort against the darkness. The only source of light throughout the building comes from boarded up windows and their barricades meant to keep out people, not motes of light. Don't care if you... I need... At the sound of the voice, you flatten yourself against the wall, to the wall, peering around the corner. You can just make out the telltale glimmer of a cell phone against the blackness. Straining your ears, you can barely make out what the stranger is saying. I think I've given them the slip, but I don't know how long it'll last. That damn Mutz knows will find me if I don't get help soon. Send Beale over here now, or I'll swear I'll... The phone dims as the line drops, leaving the stranger alone in the dark. As she mutters a vitriolic string of curses, you begin to take slow, careful steps towards her. Picking your way over to Detritus carefully, you close the distance. Nearing your target, you break into a run. The stranger turns around at the sudden sound, but it's too late to do anything as you tackle her and send both of you tumbling to the ground. You grapple with her for a moment and manage to grab her wrist as she pulls a knife on you, halting its trajectory. The stranger writhles in the landed eel, desperately twisting and trying to escape your grip. Your hold remains firm, however, and despite the ferocity of her initial attempts to free herself, the struggle of the stranger soon diminished to the occasional token wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You and I have an account to settle. Ooh, let me guess. You want your wedding ring back. No, wait. I must have taken your visa a while back. Guess again. Did you hit me with your car last week? I'll admit it, I may have played up the lame leg a bit, but it's all fine now. What do you say we just let bygones be bygones, eh? I know you've been snooping around my house. Whatever you're after, I guarantee it's not worth the trouble. Ah, now I remember. You're that gorilla I tried to mug in the park. Not my finest work, I'll admit, but it had been a slow day. Don't change the subject. Why are you spying on us? I haven't the faintest idea what you're on about. You can't play dumb with me. I know you've been watching our house for the past few days. I guess there's no point in reasoning with a crazy person. What if I give you something nice? I'll cut you in on some sweet bling, and you let me mosey on out of here before the hellhound shows up. The stranger rummages inside her sleeve and pulls out several gold-trimmed tickets from the folds of the fabric. You'll love these. You're big music fans, right? These are special backstage passes for underground sensation Sathanas. Never heard of her. Do you live under a rock or something? Sathanas is the hottest thing since sliced bread. She's the underground sensation that will very soon be taken to the nation. If she has to pay a charlatan like you to promote her, I wouldn't count on her being a breakout hit. Go and check her out yourself. If you don't believe me, you let me go, and I can give you these. I can give you a sweet deal on these little darlings. She bobs the tickets up and down enticingly. I don't think so. After I call Cerberus in to satisfy her curiosity, I'm going to make sure you're turned into the proper authorities. Wait, turn me in? Yes, isn't that what you typically do with cheats and swindlers? Whoa, hey now, let's not be hasty. Do you have any idea who exactly you're dealing with? Who I even am? ... You don't have a clue, do you? Well, you may have that hellhound running at your beck and call, but I'll have you know I'm bosom buddies with the queen of the underworld herself. Excuse me. Your surprise slackens your grip on the stranger just enough for her to act. Shielding her cloak like a second skin, the stranger barrels for the open doorway. As soon as you catch a glimpse of her white hair and... Are those horns? Thinking fast, you stick your fingers in your mouth and whistle a sharp, shrill blast. The stranger makes it about 5 feet from the doorway into the alley behind or beyond before Cerberus rams into her like some sort of intercontinental scam-seeking missile. I like that line, intercontinental scam-seeking missile. That's pretty good. The force of the charge sends the two white-haired figures tumbling in the shadows of the alley. Cerberus's other two bodies around the corner of the alley, closing the distance. Who's that? Between the three of her, Cerberus quickly pins the stranger to the alley wall, one body restraining each of the stranger's arms. Wait, Cerberus. She's a demon as well. Cerberus's lips curl back from her pointed teeth as she growls out a retort. Obviously. Cerberus turns her attention back to the restrained stranger. You've got a lot of nerve showing your face in the town and you have a lot of nerve showing your face in this town again after I sent you packing last time. It's in my nature. I, like you, a creature of habit. You don't know anything about us. More than perhaps you like, Mutt. Tell me, does your mistress let you sit at the table with the real demons yet? Or do you have to resort to begging for scraps from your elders and betters? Cerberus's knuckles go white, but her voices remain eerily calm as she looms over the stranger. You know, I don't even know what happens to you if you die in this world. But what do you say we find out together? Cerberus, that's enough. We still don't know. In unison, all three heads snap around to you, baleful fire kindling in their eyes. Back off, mortal. I'll not have you infringing upon my duty. Teeth bared, the body not currently holding the stranger leans down towards the down to her exposed throat. The stranger renews her attempts to escape, her low voice raising an octave as she protests. Whoa, ho, ho! Let's not be hasty with this whole executing the suspect shtick. Take a good whiff, Mutt. Am I really the person you want to be killing? Cerberus suddenly halts her descent and gives the stranger an experimental sniff. It's wrong. Wrong? What's wrong? All three of Cerberus's buddies dip their heads, intently sniffing the stranger pinned beneath them. Confused, Cerberus looks back at you. Her scent. It's not right. She's not the scent you picked up outside the house? Not quite. There's some familiar notes, but it's definitely not her. Oh, look at that. Got the the Connor thing from Detroit Become Human. I wish I knew how to do that. Ha! Like I'd jeopardize my safety by messing around with you lunatics. You actually think I'd go anywhere near your house after last time? The three of you ain't got enough common sense to fill an egg cup. You're talking a lot of trash for someone who doesn't want to get their throat torn out. Who's in danger of having her throat turned out? In case you missed the memo, King Kong, I ain't the undesirable your K9 unit is after. You know what that means? It means I haven't broken our little agreement, and your attack dog doesn't have a license to harm me. Cerberus's eyes widen, and she slowly begins to shift her weight off the stranger. What is this? Something's moving us. What did you do to us? The stranger laughs in response. Ha ha! What did I do? I'm not the one acting out of the line here, Cujo. Despite her best efforts, the invisible power forcing Cerberus off the stranger proves too much to resist, and all three of her bodies are flung away from the stranger at high speeds. Crashing into a nearby wall, Cerberus slides, unmoving, to the ground. Standing, the stranger dusts herself off. How did you... That's my secret. But maybe think next time before you jump on an innocent woman. Or jump an innocent woman. Innocent's pushing it. Just who are you, anyway? No one of consequence. Not right now, in any case. You make sure to keep that mud on a tighter leash in the future, or you'll regret it. They should have had her look at the coin every once in a while. Hands in her pockets, the stranger sets off down the alleyway. Wait, how are there more demons on Earth? I don't understand. Turning on her heel, the stranger casts a final disparaging comment back at you. Darling, what you ain't aware of could fill several libraries. I'm serious, if they had her look at the coin occasionally like she's not really interested in the conversation, would have been really cool. Ask your queen if you're so desperate to stick your nose into places you shouldn't. With that, the stranger departs, leaving you to tend to Cerberus in the darkening alleyway. As you kneel down by her unmoving form, a slight whisper escapes her lips. Are you alright? Re. Cerberus! Re. Re. Her voices are so faint you have to bend down to hear them. I'm right here. What do you need? Revenge! That's a pretty cool... I like that artwork. It's pretty cool. All three of her bodies spring up, milling about you, each one offering 100 different implausible schemes to get even with the stranger. Break her hands! Skin her alive! Chop off her nose! Hang her from her tail! Stuff her horns down her throat! Well, let me know if you need any help with your vengeance. I've got some investigating to do on my own too. I have some investigating of my own to do. What do you mean? What kind of investigation? I think we're long overdue for a chat with Lucifer. She's been keeping far too many things from us. Welcome to. We have a couple questions of our own to ask our benevolent queen. Thank you, Frederick GF, for the follow. Sorry, I was in the middle of reading. I have my alerts turned off due to the this game, how I have to let people see it. Alright, so that will be the end of the Helltaker. We are going to switch over to one of the Neptunia games real quick. I love the writing in this game. It's so good. So... Alright, let's switch over real quick. What are we feeling? Are we feeling Noir Goddess Blackheart or the Rebirth? Where's my coin? Where is my coin? That's me so many fucking Gatorade bottles, it's not even funny. Coin, where are you? There you are. Coin of justice. Come here, you little bastard. Alright. So, heads we're going to do for Rebirth, which I hope it's not. For tails we're going to do Blackheart Goddess. Alright, here we go. It is tails. Alright, we'll do best 2 out of 3. I'm not going to use the Google one because I hear it's not, I've seen people use it and it doesn't seem to work right. Tails again. Alright, Blackheart, Goddess Blackheart it is. Alright. Let's load it. So I feel like maybe every stream we can go back to the Helltaker VN. And, play it. Let me edit the stream. Because that's just a lot of reading to do. What's this name again? Exactly? Hyper Devotion. Hyper Devotion. That is the wrong place to type it in. Twitch game. Hyper Devotion Goddess Blackheart. There we go. Goodness. Alright. So we'll play this for the rest of the stream. As much as I would love to do the Helltaker game, it's just gonna murder my throat. Oh, that's right. Oh, so this is just before they, fix my audio. I'm peaking a lot, it seems. This is just, you're gonna notice something pretty early on is, oh, okay. Damn, I should have put that on my email a long time ago. Okay, full screen. We're gonna do keyboard and mouse because I'm assuming I don't need fucking. Ooh. I assume I'm not gonna need to use my mouse too much. Alright. Let me go grab more beverages to, let's do fast. Sorry, I'm just, auto scroll speed. Oh, we're not gonna mess with that. We're gonna do the volume higher on the voices. About 90.
Things have been great ever since you arrived. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
I'm gonna turn the BGM down to 50. SE. We'll do. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's pretty cool. Okay, hang on. Let me show you this real quick. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm like adjusting the settings, as you can see. Look right here. I didn't realize it kept changing every time. So the mute setting will silence all sounds in their entirety. The low setting will only allow you to be heard if you're listening closely or in a very quiet room. It's good for when you want to hear it without the noises. You want to hear noises without blasting holes in your eardrums. Setting for audiophiles who want to hear every last note of music and sound effects and voices. We're gonna do voices to like 85, I guess.
But you didn't hear that from me.
It's just.
Admitting that embarrasses me or anything.
This is so weird. Hearing. I think it's her name's Erica. No, Erica Lindbeck's somebody else. Fuck. Fitzgerald, I think is her name. Apply and return. Alright. So let me go to the bathroom real quick. So, right away, I know I just mentioned it earlier. So, you guys see what I'm going to talk about. Okay, you can. So, she is played by, I'm blanking on her name at the moment. She is played by the woman who voices Chie Satonaka. That's all I know her from. That's all I hear. I don't know if this game they have replaced Greenheart yet. I think they have. I'd have to hear her voice, but she used to be played by Tara Platt. So this is my first Neptunia game for the Vita. Really fun game. This is actually the last game I played on my first Vita because I dropped it in the toilet. Sad times to be had, I know. But yeah, I really like this game. It's different than Cyber Dementia in the sense that
Hyper devotion noir. Goddess Blackheart.
it's different in the sense that it is not a hack and slash. It is a proper RPG. Focusing on noir, obviously. You only get the CPUs. You don't get their sisters or anything like that, I believe. You might fight them, but I don't believe you get them in your party. Also, a fun bit of, no, how do I... Fun bit, there's a bit of censorship in the American Sony version. Her boobs aren't as pronounced. I think she has a bit of cloth that goes like right here that doesn't make her boobs so pronounced. Fun fact. We're gonna do normal because I remember this game is a little hard.
Game market, where new games are released at an unrelenting pace. It is a respite for all who love games. This world was once governed by a sole goddess, but has since been split into 4 nations with 4 goddesses.
Okay.
The Lomi CPU, Blackheart. She presides over last.
Oh, they move in the cutscenes too. That's cool.
Regality.
Oh.
The Royal CPU, Purpleheart. She presides over Planetune, the
Planetune.
land of purple progress. The volatile CPU, Whiteheart. She presides over Lowi.
My favorite CPU.
The mature CPU.
Damn, her titties. Oh my god.
Presides over Leanbox, the land of green origins. Each CPU aims to expand their domain, gathering more faith in citizens and converting such feelings into power. The 4 nations and the 4 CPUs are constantly in battle to increase their shares. Their global clout.
Also, another thing you're gonna notice very early on, I don't know when they bring it up. The art style is very different for combat. Attack on Blackheart. Okay, not this. Oh, it's the MGS girl. I love her.
So you've arrived.
Yep, it's all chibi, baby.
Do you seriously think you can beat us? Lon, Vert, Neptune. Well, yeah. We're not gonna lose. So you're gonna get a thorough beating.
I love this game.
Heavens, Noir. You are so troublesome.
Yep, that's Tara Platt.
Okay then. Bring it on. You're going to fail, though.
When did Greenheart get recast?
I'm gonna get really serious now.
I love Neptune.
You'll bear witness to just how strong we can be. Here I come. My turn. Prepare yourself.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at voice actresses real quick.
Time to take off the kid gloves. Allow me.
Oh, Aaron Fitzgerald. Okay.
Now, this is the true power of
Yep,
last
Tara
station
Platt.
CPU. lead. Okay, I guess that's that.
I like that. Okay,
Hang
so
on a sec. This is totally cheating, isn't it?
they replaced Vert in 2016 with the other Vita game, Mega Tag Mention Blonde plus Neptune versus Zombies. That is when they replaced her.
No, I told you before, didn't I? Now it's been made perfectly clear that I'm the strongest CPU of all! If things don't change soon, we're gonna have more casualties to deal with. Such a vexing turn of events. I suppose we ought to retreat for now. Come, Neptune. What? You can't be
Oh, interesting.
serious! We can't leave them all behind! But if we also lose here today, we won't be able to take Noir down the next time. Understand?
Understand.
Well, yeah, shares and whatnot, but... Oh, fine. I'm gonna use the escape option and get out of here!
Okay.
What? Wait, you three! Do not leave me behind, please! Whoa!
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what those symbols were gonna be. Poor Histoire.
They ran away with their processor units between their legs. I guess I
Okay, so this girl right here is, like Resident Evil. These are all the side characters, with the exception of the CPUs, and I think Uni's in this game. They are all video game references.
Assuming that they would be able to defeat our forces proved to be their greatest undoing.
I don't know what she's from. I'm gonna take a guess and probably Dynasty Warriors.
What's that flattened thing on the ground over there? That's... Uh-oh. I think that's Histoire.
This is also the first time I'm hearing this in English. I played this in Japanese.
No way I can just leave her like that. Come on, we'll take her back to the last station Basilicom with us. Roger, we're en route. Good, thanks. With that settled, let's go back to last station and celebrate our victory.
I have to say, I think I prefer Erica Mendez for Blackheart or Noir
This is an opportune
as a
moment.
whole.
The time has finally come.
But for Greenheart, I prefer Tara Platt as Vert, but, what's her name? I recognize her in other things, but hold on, what's her name? I like Tara Platt as the Vert voice, but I prefer, Carrie Kenrian as, Greenheart.
So long have I waited. What a wonderful feeling.
The world.
All the requisites have been met. There's only one thing left to do.
And that is
This world shall be mine.
mine.
Everyone's back safe and sound. Today was a long day for you all, so go ahead and get some rest.
God, this fucking music.
What? Is something the matter?
How do I turn it to auto?
Lady Noir? Out with it. I'm tired too. So sorry. I'll ask after you've rested. Huh? Okay, fine by me, I guess. What did Resta want to ask me? She worked hard too, so I'd rather see her relax for a bit.
I'm sad they never bring any of these characters back.
Now that I think about it, though, I have a lot of trusted generals now. It didn't dawn on me until just now, but this is a pretty fun way to live. If I can unite this entire world under Last Station's banner, then it will shine even brighter. I just have to keep giving it my all.
Lonely Hearts.
Looks like most of the
God,
surrounding
my
cities are
mouse just
waving
being
Last
there.
Station's banner now.
Alright.
I'm on a roll here. It's like I'm riding the waves of success hitting Last Station's shores. I can't stop now.
It's so weird hearing her voice.
The way things are proceeding actually makes me a little bit nervous. Don't be such a downer, Histoire.
Histoire.
What you see is what you get, and I'm getting all of the share.
I just hear Chie's voice. I'm sorry. It's so
It
distracting.
is vital that you not let your guard down. If you do, all manner of trouble may befall you. Yeah, maybe you tell Neptune that, but that won't happen to me. I mean, we're complete opposites, you know? Do not misunderstand my words as a lecture. That was merely some free advice for rescuing me. Oh, is that what it was? As if I'd make such a fundamental mistake. Someone is here.
I don't
One of my
understand the
generals?
symbols.
Not doubt it. We aren't going into battle again for quite some time yet. Still, I'd better go see who it is. It would be better if nobody came.
Is Uni not in this game?
It is rather boring without any work to do, though. You haven't left Planetune in a long time, so try not to overdo it, okay? Perhaps you are right, but laziness breeds inefficiency. So I will assist you with your current work.
I remember there's like a
That'd
couple
be a
levels
big
in this
help.
game that
Oh,
are
dang it,
fucking
I keep
hard.
visitor waiting. I gotta run.
I think
Bye.
there's one with a stage,
See you
and you have to
later.
fight multiple like party members. It's awful. Au revoir.
Oh, greetings, Lady Noir.
Who are you? We've clearly never met before.
No, of course we haven't. I've come today with some news.
I
that
don't-
may
I
be of
wanna-
interest to you.
Oh, there. Oh, okay. So escapes auto. Interesting.
Don't keep me waiting or anything. Tell me what it is.
Well,
Okay. Wow,
this
that takes so
information will
long.
greatly help you in your quest to reign supreme over all of Game Market.
That was game industry.
That makes it sound really fishy. But I guess hearing her out can't do me any harm. Alright, you have my attention. But I'm only going to hear you out, nothing more. Is that clear?
Nothing would please me more. Allow me to speak while we go for a little walk.
Huh? We're going for a walk now, too?
How dare you make me exercise?
Aren't the crepes here to die for?
Crepes. I could go for a crepe.
Yeah, they're great. Honestly, it's been a while since I walked around my city. It all feels strangely new.
God, my God, this auto is so slow.
I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying this.
It's kind of weird. You're walking around with a CPU, but you aren't trying to wait on me hand and foot.
Oh, you make me sound brazen. I may not look it, but I'm pretty nervous. My nerves keep me from making friends.
My nerves.
Oh, really? Wow, sounds familiar. Maybe we're not too different from one another, huh?
Oh my God.
Do you think so? I was always under the impression that you are adored by everyone.
No, it's like you said, nerves. I can vouch for that. So, what's your name? Oh,
My name is
a lot
Arfoir.
more timing, huh?
No, not at all. Please call me Eno. Speaking with
Eno?
you is such an honor.
It's fun. I'll admit that much. Back to the subject at hand, though. What is it you wanted again?
I get the feeling you'd rather not fight the other CPUs. Having second thoughts about taking their lands?
Holy shit, the auto is so slow. Oh.
Oh, of course not. Why would I ever care about them?
I can see right through your lies.
It's such a nice feature, but oh my God.
much alike. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that much is true. You've piqued my interest, at least.
Thank you for the compliment.
I feel like I'm aging like 70 years. Jesus
But there's
Christ.
no way to avoid conflict. You understand why, don't you?
I disagree with
Oh
you,
my
Sweetie.
god.
After all, that's basically what I came here to discuss with you.
What are you getting at?
A way exists to rule the entire world without stealing territory from the other CPUs. No guarantees, of course.
Wait, really?
Holy shit,
I've
dude.
never heard of any method
Jesus
like that.
Christ, talk faster.
I can't fault you for being skeptical. It comes from some measly lore passed down through my family.
I see. Family
Oh!
history, then? Where did your family come up with this lore in the first place?
Deep in this
I can be
continent's
Persona
mountain range
5
is
by the
where I
time
live
this
with my
conversation
comrades.
ends. Oh my
Game
god.
Market's Genesis lore came from there.
Ancient lore from an ancient cave. I see. Then why come all this way? Just to let me know it exists?
I thought to myself, surely Lady Mara is suffering from all these battles. So, maybe...
We got some bumping music, I guess that's all that matters.
Thanks, Zeno. Your thoughts aren't wasted. I'll see what I can do with this lore of yours.
Be warned, though. It may bring chaos if it's ineffective.
Chaos.
Are you still interested? Even knowing the stakes?
Yes. If a way exists that might prevent anyone else from getting hurt,
Ah,
any risk.
Your words are so very touching. Very well. Shall we, Lady Noir?
Shall we what?
Shall we go to where all your nation's shares coalesce into a physical form? The Shericite?
I want to fucking bang my head against my desk for how slow this is. This is. Oh my
We're
god.
here. Now what?
Do you know what exactly this Shericite is?
Sort of. No one knows the full details. It somehow manages all shares and sends them out to the CPUs as needed.
I see. It actually has a special power unique to the CPU who reigns over all game market, meaning you, Lady Noir.
So it has some special function that only I can use?
God damn it. Speak faster, please.
Power all
I need to.
your
I think there's an
all
option to fix
cities
this.
under your control, and without conflict.
And it means I won't have to fight Neptune, Blonde, or Vert, right? Any lore indicating how this is done? Please, tell me anything that you know. Anything at all.
Yes, actually, it isn't hard to do. You need only wish to the Shericite with all your heart to unite game market.
Wish with all my heart? Oh, isn't that a tad too convenient?
You think?
Right, but based on your current standing, surely you see that it is feasible.
Alright, I guess you have a point. It's worth a shot. Please hear my sincere wish. I wish to unify all of Game Market.
Was Uni not in this game? Oh, Uni's not in this game. That's weird.
Succeed or fail miserably. In either scenario, the very face of this world will change forever.
Oh, Eno, what's happening? Tell me now.
Oh!
It's quite simple. You failed. And you failed by choice.
Huh?
I chose to fail.
Oh, I guess because she wanted to fight or unite without fighting.
I'm afraid I don't have the time to explain every little detail to you. Farewell for now.
Hey, wait!
Ooh.
Where am I? Parasite. That's right. I just... There's so little energy coming from the Sharasite now. I hope nothing bad happened in the city.
If I like knock myself out and come to, what are the chances this is still going to be going on so slowly?
Where is everyone? You've got to be kidding me. Everyone was just here. They were celebrating our victory.
Victory!
So, what happened to everyone?
What the hell? Oh, it's Dugo.
What the heck? Why are monsters running amok in my city?
Because reasons. Meh.
I'll make short work of them. Huh? What?
Oh yeah. I remember this now. You can't use your fucking CPU powers for most of the game.
Oh, this doesn't look good. More of them are flooding in.
Is it over? Oh my god! Watching a movie. Getting here, job hunting it. Oh shit. Hold on. Where's the... Oh. Getting here and job hunting is all well and good, but this place is huge. Where should I even start looking? Oddly enough, I don't see many people. This is enough to make anyone feel lonely. Maybe there's a big event going on right now, but I mean, not seeing anyone even tending shop is fishy. What the? Is that girl being assaulted? Jesus.
Is this really how I die? Without even knowing what the heck is going on?
Yep.
But I have nothing left to live for anyway. I might as well just...
Oh, come on. Mm.
Huh? What?
What? Hey you, girl with the pigtails.
Me? What are you doing?
Don't let go of my hand. We're going to run away.
Huh? Wait! What are you...
Come on, let's get the lead out or it's all over for us.
Okay, got it.
This feels weird. It's like I'm talking to one of the CPUs. I don't like that. We should be safe if we stay here.
Well, my hand?
Oh, oops. Sorry.
No need to apologize or anything. After all, you did save me back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess.
But why? I'm completely helpless. Even if I was saved, it's not like I can do anything. Can't even fight.
Aw. So, mind telling me what's going on here?
Huh?
I mean, if you'd rather not talk about it, that's okay too.
Guess there's no reason for me to be so guarded anymore. Okay. Mind hearing me out for a bit?
Go for it.
I've made a terrible mistake. And because of that, I seem to have lost a lot of things important to me. All the bonds I'd made, the laughter, and the city's peace. Even my powers are all gone.
Go on.
That's why I basically threw in the towel.
I'm trying to remember who you get first.
Even if I tried with all my might. What was it all for anyway? I mean,
Who am I?
Completely worthless. What did I ever do wrong? Everything I did was for Last Station.
Last station.
This sucks. It's so unfair. Not like some human boy could ever.
It's kind of weird seeing her
understand.
mouth move. Most VNs or visual novels, I don't think do this that often. Huh? No, I probably can't. Still, I want to help you.
What are you saying?
You're not going to be abandoned. I'll stay here and help you out. Isn't that good enough for now?
You're a weird one, all right.
I am. So I'm told. Nice.
Okay. I feel better already.
Awesome. So what's the plan now? Oh,
You have nothing to do with any of this, so the plan is for you to go away.
okay. I really wouldn't feel comfortable leaving you all alone.
Fine. Whatever. I don't care. If you're not gonna go away, then I'll handle this and protect you.
Okay.
That's my job as your CPU, after all.
Oh.
What? My powers are returning?
I thought you didn't
Maybe
get your
I can take
abilities
care
for a
of them
while.
now.
Wait, it's too dangerous.
You said you wanted to help me, right? Let me do the same for you now. So, will you put your faith in me?
Yeah, okay.
Even if it's just this one person? Someone
I
still
imagine
like
you
this.
have more than just me.
It's so simple. It feels so good. This feeling
So
is
good.
genuine. It feels like power welling
I
up
don't even think
inside
this
of me.
story's canon. God,
All right,
them boobs.
let's do this.
Allow me to brief you on your mission. Monsters have appeared in Last Station. The source is unclear, but what is clear is that the situation is dire. Please stop these beasts before they can further damage the city. Do be careful. I wish you luck and hope that you emerge victorious. Okay. How does this work? Is this... Okay. Awesome, I got... Fucking... It's got the controller key, or... buttons showing up. I know how to do the game, though. Yeah. Float battle. Okay. I don't think this really matters. Oh, okay. Hold on. How do I... Oh, this is like super jank. Oh my god.
Over here.
Over here. This is like really weird. Dead. Herb. Herb. Wait. This is all sorts of scuffed. What the hell are these control? Okay, I know how to turn, but I don't know how to end my turn. Like, that's not working. That's just the back button. Oh, now it works. What the fuck?
Leave it to me.
Like sometimes I want to play on with the keyboard and mouse. I don't always want to play on controller. Oh, you have to. Oh my god. Okay, how do we end turn? Okay, so it's O for turn. That's like a 90-degree turn. Okay, so end turn. Attack! Ugh.
Stop it.
Stop it!
That won't work. Here I go. Here I come.
Alright. This is like all sorts of scuffed. Oh, I don't like that.
Ha! Out of my way.
Jugo jelly.
I'll become the strongest in the world.
Black Heart, level 2. Nice.
That's it. Easier than I thought. Maybe I was too serious.
Too serious.
That wasn't as hard as I expected.
Why isn't she talking in her Blackheart voice?
See? Told you I'd get us through this. We're safe for now.
For now. Hmm? Oh, well,
Stunned to silence?
maybe? Can I posit my current quandary?
If you talk like a normal person, sure.
Are you perchance Lady Blackheart of Last Station?
Yep, that's me. I guess we didn't introduce ourselves, did we? I'm Noir.
Noir.
Last Station's Guardian CPU, Blackheart.
No way. Oh man, I can't believe how rudely I was talking to you before.
Don't sweat it. I mean, after all, we're kind of, sort of, friends to be, right?
What the fuck are friends? What's that mean? Friends to be? Yeah, sure. Oh, I completely forgot.
What is it now?
I actually just got here, so I have no idea what my next step should be other than to look for some kind of job.
You're from a different city then? No wonder you were acting the way you were.
I'm sorry, Lady Blackheart. I shall see myself to an exit.
What was that guy's problem? I guess I have work to do too. What a weird guy. If this were one of those TV dramas, we'd turn around and catch one another's eye like this.
I don't mind the TT moments. Hey, so, I'm sorry and stuff.
For what?
Sorry.
Again, for what?
Well, I mean, a filthy serf like me conversing with a CPU like you. It's way too rude to walk away from you.
You're making
Or wait,
no
walk away
sense
from.
at all. We were talking like equals just a few minutes ago.
It's different, Noir. Come on! I know that, but still.
I guess you could call this fate.
Huh?
Would you like to hear my request?
Your request?
Yeah. I'm not planning to ask for something ridiculous. How about it?
Well, okay. If it isn't ridiculous, please go ahead.
Okay, here it is. I'd like you to become my secretary.
What? Huh? No, really, what? What are you asking me to do, Lady Blackheart?
Nothing beyond exactly what I said. I'll hire you to work as my secretary. I need the extra help right now.
Shit. Thank you, Lady Blackheart.
Drop the Lady Blackheart thing. Just call me by my name, like my friends do.
Okay, Noir. Oh, whoops. Maybe that's a tad too informal. Sorry, Lady Noir. I hope I can be a more amazing secretary.
I told you to just call me. Oh, never mind. It's good to meet you. I expect only the best from you.
And I aim to deliver only the best.
Why are you still acting so formal?
Huh? Did you just mumble something?
No, of course not. Now then, we should hurry over to my basilicom. Come, secretary.
I always like the name of that basilicom. Last station's basilicom.
Is it that surprising to see? It's nothing unusual, is it?
Oh, well, maybe to you. It feels so surreal to me. Though, why are we here anyway?
That monster incident tells me that something bad must have happened. I'm going to find out what it is.
I see. Sounds very CPU-like. So where do we start?
I know of the perfect source of info for this kind of thing, but I need you to fetch her and bring her here.
What? Awesome! My first task. I'm gonna I'm gonna fetch her so hard.
Nice enthusiasm. I'll be waiting.
Sounds fucking creepy. Okay, I went to where I was told, but who am I looking for exactly? Hello, is anyone here?
Yes, I will be right there. How may I help you today?
Oh, you're Lady Histoire, right?
That is correct. Who, may I ask, are you?
I don't think I get a name. So, some stuff happened, and I've been hired by Lady Noir to be her new secretary.
I see. Noir hired a secretary. Something must have happened over in the station. Am I wrong?
Ow. No, you're not. She wanted to confirm something with you. Would you mind coming to last station with me?
Not at all. Please lead the way, Mr. Secretary.
I'll I'll lead the way so hard. Oh. Lady Noir, may I present to you Lady Histoire.
Thanks. I was able to get some rest while you were away.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
Histoire, mind if I ask you something strange? Not at all. Judging by what happened to the city, I theorize it must be a Shericite-related inquiry. My gut feeling was right then. The Shericite is at the core of this problem.
I keep hearing Shericite, but I have no idea what it is.
Oh, sorry. I guess it's nothing a normal human would know about. I shall explain. Shericite is the physical source of all the CPU's powers, put simply.
So it's like their power generator.
Indeed. Both the CPUs and your generals convert shares born from people's faith into power. Sharasite manages all gathered shares and then distributes them according to the world's needs.
According. I see. So something abnormal happened to the Sharasite, which led to the disappearance of Last Station's citizenry.
That is the current assumption, yes. I suggest that we take a second look at the Sharasite, though.
M9? I don't know what that
agree.
means. I'm guessing that's
So,
like some leet
that
speak
means
kind
you
of shit.
two.
Okay. Alright. X button. What is this about? The hardware's it's full of wind. Master fanboy master console. I've been no node. An awesome logo, huh? I praise your last gen longevity like the sun. How do I move my icon? Oh, this is scuff. I don't like it. K? What? Oh. Configure auto scroll speeds. Go. Let's do 70 when I need it. God, this is so jank. I want to oogle her long, long legs. Hey now there. Shh. I'm in a mission now. The mission this time is... Wait. Well, what is it? Thought I kept a memo here. Let me see. It's too dark for me to read. I don't think I'm gonna look at everything. I think we need to go to the Basilicom. Oh. Never mind. I don't think this does anything. Okay, I'll do everything. Maybe it's time to make. I'll make some true friends. Damn, that's sad. Okay. I think I vaguely remember this. Welcome to control room inside the control room inside of Mission HQ. It seems as though there's an emergency. An emergency has occurred in Last Station. Therefore, we will use this structure as our main base for dealing with all similar emergency situations. I shall remain here in order to assign various missions meant to uncover the truth behind this occurrence. I will do all I can to assist you, so let us work together in solving this current perplexing mystery. Ah, I nearly forgot. I strongly suggest you save your data each time you find yourself back in Last Station. You are only able to buy items while here in the city. I do hope you're listening. Saving while in the city is of the utmost importance. It is such crucial information that I simply must tell it to you twice. Now then, I look forward to working with you. Okay. Yeah. Submission. Defeat the CPUs. Yes.
Aha! This is...
I'll do it for auto for a little bit. I'll try my best to read it.
Find something?
Okay, so it literally just fixed the scroll speed. It didn't fix how long it takes.
This
That kind of blows
Sharasite
ass.
used to maintain a stronger connection with the other cities, but that is no longer the case. That would explain why I
Jesus.
lost so much of my power.
Power.
Indeed. It is very weak now, so I assume your powers vanished around when said connection was weakened. Wait, once your soon-to-be secretary arrived on the scene, your powers returned. Is that about right?
Ow.
No! Yes.
Wait, what? Okay, so she got flustered.
The secretary's faith in you turned into shares, giving
Ow.
you some strength more.
I don't care about that right now or anything. Anyway, what do I have to do to fix this?
Well,
Well. Oh.
here comes the cavalry, or whatever.
Ah, shit, Neptune. Oh, Blum. Why it takes so long?
Wow, our appearance scene this time went pretty much as planned.
Nice. Love those fourth wall breaks.
What's your deal? Never mind. How'd you three get here?
Busted through the fucking wall.
Don't even think a thought about it. We're here to rescue Iffy.
What?
Rescue her? But you're the ones who left her behind in the first place. Or did you forget that?
More importantly, though, you used the captive Iffy to steal our CPU powers. I can't forgive that, so
Huh?
yeah.
Are you even hearing the words coming out of my mouth?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No one understands the words that are coming out of your
And here
mouth.
I'd been under the assumption that you stole East-War and were causing all this ruckus.
Well,
Even if you aren't the source of this problem, you're still obligated to fill us other CPUs in.
Ooh. Ooh.
Please calm down, ladies. You have yet to hear Noir's side of the story. Would you
I
care
don't
to
want to
explain
hear
us?
her side of the story.
yeah, sure. Here's what happened.
Bah! Soap on a rope, you guys. I'm all pumped up to make Noir answer for her crimes and stuff.
Damn.
Neptune?
Neptune.
Yeah, sorry.
I met a woman named Eno, and we became fast friends. That was when I learned about some ancient lore.
Lore, huh?
I was told that it described a way to unite the world without forcing us CPUs to battle one another.
Whoa, something convenient like that actually exists?
I've never heard of such a means.
I see.
So I put this method to the test, and then light poured out of the Sherasite. And
Right.
this is the result.
Ooh, and then?
God, it like takes so long for the next auto to play. It's so frustrating.
No idea. I was attacked by a monster, but was helped out and... Wait! I don't
Okay,
know
I'm gonna make an executive decision. I might have to click for most of this.
Oh my! Did Noir earnestly accept someone's outstretched hand for once?
For
This is a
once?
change of pace.
two are an item now.
An
I see.
item. Nice.
No, he's just my lackey, helping me with work. Tell them.
What she said.
Just following orders, eh, soldier? I bet your sniper scope is all aimed up to hit a score on her hotness, huh?
Her hotness.
What? I don't even.
No, that's all in your head.
Oops, I didn't introduce my fine self. I'm the guardian CPU of Planetoon, Purple Heart. But
Purple
hey,
Heart.
call me Neptune. I'm the guardian CPU of Louis, White Heart. Just blonde is fine.
Long.
And I am Meanbox's guardian CPU, Greenheart. Please call me Vert.
So, you're all CPUs.
Yeah, boy howdy. You really won the lottery to see a CPU summit like this on your first day.
I guess I'm honored. Am I?
Don't ask me.
But Lady Noir!
Shall we discuss the matter at hand? In short, something happened to the Sherasite due to this hero woman?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that much I'm sure of. Can't believe I let my ego get the better of me. Thanks to her.
Worry not. The problem is that the CPUs are now weak, lacking shares. Even your generals may outclass you.
Your
Should
generals.
this issue go unchecked, the balance of shares will be toppled.
I want to
and this
see you
world
get
may
the
cease to exist.
pink hair, the girl who wanted to talk to Noir, whose name I cannot remember.
Don't be so doomy gloomy, Noir.
Doomy gloomy.
Nobody saved the world using the power of brooding, you know.
Brooding.
I know, but still.
She actually has a point, Noir. You need to keep it together.
Okay.
With such a mopey expression, you will shift our group aesthetic quite a bit.
Thanks, you two. What? Aw, come on. I said supportive stuff, too.
Did you?
Your words are as empty as your head.
Would it be terrible of me to completely agree with that?
What? You hit my weakness.
My-
A critical hit to my vulnerable heart. Moving on. Histoire. How can we get the Sherasite its power back?
About that,
About
I
that.
believe Game Market will first need to be unified before that can possibly happen. Unify Game Market, huh?
Oh god, yeah, good luck with that.
Wait a moment. That changes nothing. We have been working toward that on our own terms all along.
Yeah?
I did it once, so I can do it again. Gee, the weather sure is one of the best parts of Game Market, huh?
While similar, the concept is unique for this situation. The shares were high in your capital cities, but that is no longer the case. Meaning you will have to face your own generals in battle at a disadvantage.
Son of a bitch.
I see. A valid point. We are not even able to access HDD now.
Histoire's comment about our generals being stronger than us now is highly likely. The CPUs must join hands at last. Unite and work together. Only then can you unite your world.
Do we get the access to the other three immediately? Interesting.
So, in other words, it's a case of help me to help you and you and you.
Precisely. The CPUs shall work together to return Game Market to its former glory. I wouldn't
Oh,
mind
shit.
doing that. Fighting amongst ourselves would...
Okay. Waste of energy.
True. What is the point if our world is destroyed before any one of us can unite it under our nation's banner?
I can dig it too, Isty, but even if we work together, it's kind of a big deal to pick a leader, right?
Oh, right. Having four captains all trying to navigate one ship can only result in a massive catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Indeed. Then shall we determine who our leader ought to be? Noir is not applicable, of course.
Hey! Don't just toss me out of the mix, Vert!
Well, but you...
Yeah. Right. Right? Right. What are you scheming?
Scheming.
This is all your fault, Brosephine.
Brosephine.
You to bow out and let the real chicken dinners win. Then why don't you bow out? Not like your shares have changed at all after this whole incident. Whoa, that's gotta be below the belt.
Below the belt.
Mad Noir. Blah blah blah. How about we all give ourselves a fair shot and fight it out?
Fight it out.
Sure, I guess that's fine.
Excellent. Shall we three fight against Noir?
Wait,
and
what?
then give the role of leader to whomever is left standing.
What? What? That's totally stacked against Lady Noir, though.
Fine.
Right? See? Even she... Wait, what?
I mean, come on. If I end up becoming their leader after a fight like that, it'll be well worth it.
Yeah, if we get our ass kicked.
Your confidence is unnerving, Noir. Me no likey. Me angry Nep Nep. Nep Nep smash. Vert, one, ready?
Aren't I always?
Pray to us for mercy.
Pray to us for mercy. Oh, shit.
Sorry, but it's time you all finally understand who's in charge around here.
In charge. Okay, so I at least get HDD mode. Allow me to brief you on your mission. To return Game Market back to its previous state, you must unite all of the nations and cities. It should be ideal for the CPUs to all work together and quell this threat as a team, but... In any case, please convince the other CPUs that you, Noir, are the most fit to be their leader. You will be facing Neptune, Blonde, and Vert in this battle. Remember, this is all for Game Market. Do your best, and may luck be on your side. Noir is defeated. Alright. This super jank. Yeah, that's what I thought. Most games don't really do this. I feel the advantage thing. Not often that you see ice beat fire, I feel. I feel like it's always the other way around. So fire beats wind somehow. Wind beats lightning. Lightning beats ice. Okay. Very weird affinity wheel. Healing.
Over there?
Shit, I went too far. Okay,
Over
there we
there?
go. Is lace ribbon a... Oh, it only attacks one.
Can
Okay.
you survive this?
Oh, yeah, there we go. I hate this so much. Special move, infinite slash. Nope, I can't do that. 20 seconds. Yeah, she's dead.
Here I come! This cannot be
Alright, Bert's dead.
happening.
Titties is down.
Become the strongest in the world!
The strongest in the world. Yeah, make him wait. Level 3, okay. I hate this. Okay.
Over here. Here.
Oh, I saw my panties. That's too lewd.
Over here?
Alright. Do I counter? I do not. That blows. Let's tag White Heart. Or not White Heart, Neptune.
Not bad. Over there.
Alright. Alright, release ribbon.
Can you survive this?
Wow, wow. Wow. Ugh.
Weak. Over here.
Sorry, it's right over here. I think I'm far enough away. I might get hit by blonde, but I know Neptune can't reach me. Never mind.
Stop it.
Stop it! Ooh, she's dead. Oh. Oh, wow.
I'll go with the flow.
I'll go with the flow.
Leave it to
There.
me. Lace ribbon.
I was wondering, I thought they said the name of the attack.
I'm not the main character.
I'm not the main character. I like that. 38, yeah, she's dead. Bang!
You
Healing grass.
touch.
You're out of touch. I'm out of
Off we
time.
go then.
Alright.
I guess I'm just that strong.
MVP! Noir, level 4.
Now do you see what a true main character is capable of?
No fair. You were the only one who could use HDD. You're totally a game sharker.
Game Sharker.
Not bad, Noir. You had an ace up your sleeve and we fell into your trap.
I thought we mentioned that we could go into HDD mode.
We were made to look quite foolish. To think you could best all three of us at once.
The matter of leadership is settled. Make sure you all listen to what Noir tells you, okay?
Fine.
Neptune. Hey, don't single me out. Wait, where did my buddies go?
Let us work together and make this world
Got her
a safer
boobs.
place.
This is no time for internal quarrels.
Eternal quarrels.
You turncoats! Wait for me!
What? Do not run from me, Neptune!
Don't run from me.
Jeez, everyone's so carefree.
I guess.
This only happened because of the shares I gained from your faith in me.
Your faith.
Thank you.
What was that? You mumble a lot.
Nothing.
Well, alright. I forgot to mention something earlier, actually.
What is it?
It's awkward to say now, but I hope we get along together. I'll do my best to make you proud.
Good. Welcome aboard.
Nice. Neptune. I don't remember getting all the CPUs. Bananas, meat buns, and exercises. Oh my. Okay. I think these are crafting items.
With the leadership issue resolved, let's think about where to go next.
Can't we just look around the area for a bit?
I guess. Some of the stuff here locally has been bugging me anyway. Anyone care to disagree?
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
Leaving already? Can't a girl rest her legs for a sec?
You started
You
this shit,
can
girl.
rest when you're dead. You don't have the luxury of time.
But Lady Noir, don't you think the other CPUs are getting worn out from from our battle without HDD?
Don't tell me you're gonna hold that dorky kid's hand now.
No, I didn't intend to.
I guess you're right, though. You went through that whole ordeal to pick a leader, so we're all tired.
Are we? I'm
That's
tired.
bizarre.
That's because
I'm
it's
able
late
to
at
notice
night.
how anyone else feels, ever. You're lucky you found such a cool secretary.
Neptune, you...
Besides, Lady Noir, you're probably the most exhausted of all. May I suggest everyone take a breather?
Fine. I'll trust my secretary. A lot happened already, so I approve of taking a tiny break.
Tiny break.
Yay! That's the noir I know and love.
Love. Hey now.
Simpleton.
Simpleton.
Well said. What was that?
Shakes head in silence. Offers a fake smile in silence. Damn.
You have my thanks.
Okay. Hmm? Why? I didn't do anything.
So honest and kind. What a waste to see you leashed by someone like Noir.
No, I'm nothing special. Really.
What are you doing? I said to rest, and that includes you. So rest.
Oh, yes ma'am. Well, excuse me.
My Noir, you are as guarded as ever.
Guarded as ever.
What's that supposed to mean? She's referring to your precious new secretary.
Secretary.
Why'd you hire Sir Paper Pusher in the first place? You've never even wanted a secretary before this.
'Cause we fell in love.
Get your nose out of my business. Stuff happened, and things. So,
You don't say.
why are you reacting that way?
Why?
Don't mind little old me.
You're all being so difficult.
Difficult. King of some cosmos. That's a reference. Metapupa. Basilicom. Tatsumi-chan. I think that's the Sony mascot. What? What? I'm reading. Don't disturb me. Nobody has the right to ever bother anyone else. Everyone is being so loud. What to do? Howdy. Did I keep you waiting? You have to work? Wow, that's a boring life. I wish I could play all day. Methinks some pudding I shall seek. What shall I do? My, would it not be grand to enjoy a nice cup of tea right now? The temperature of the tea and how it is handled are equally important. Oh, I'm getting a call from the guild. The discs. Oh my god. Yeah. This disc shit's so good. Similar. Accumulates when taking damage. Oh, okay, I'm following a tutorial. I didn't even realize that. Guess that's fine. I don't really change the names. Okay, shop. Buy. Oh, it's right by weapons. I remember this. Okay, so silver sword. I'll go up in strength, intelligence, and agility. If I get a rapier, I go up in strength, intelligence, but lose agility and luck by 1. I think this is better. Yes. I don't like how it moves its mouse. Moves my mouse by itself. It's really annoying. A hammer. Yes. just for the moment. I don't even think we... Memory would be really nice. I think we need anything at the moment. We don't have a lot of cash. Oh yeah, you can kind of customize your characters. I remember this. I think it's all exclusively for their HDD forms, if I remember correctly. Submission. Yeah. Do the metal dugos. So it's basically the first mission with extra enemies. I don't think I really need to, okay. Alright. Side units. Go have Fur be leader. Alright. Positioning. Oh, okay. Oh, so only vert's allowed on this map. Okay. That's right, okay. It's all coming back to me. I'll move. Ha! Dead. Alright. 32. Ooh, I got him. Nice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I got a counter as well. That's pretty good. Alright. Oh, no third time's the charm. Damn. Skill. Guaranteed kill. Alright, he's dead. I thought you lost the CPUs after a bit. That's what I remember. Because I thought they'd fight or some stupid shit like that. And dead. Alright. Nice. Not the best mission to grind for XP.
What sad opposition.
Sad opposition. Okay. Level 4. That's good. Item development. Okay. Excel Lance. Silicon. Alright. Defeat the assailants. Yes.
So we made it here. But it pains me to say that it doesn't look all that prosperous.
Prosperous. Ah! True, even with your presence, Lady Noir, it doesn't seem to have changed all that much.
It's fine. Let's find the general in charge of this city. We'll be in the dark until we can speak with her.
Understood. Understood.
Unless I am mistaken, I seem to recall Resta being in charge of this particular city. You're right, but every time I would come to see her, she's been away. What should we do?
Fucking find her.
Less thinking, more locomotion. No time to waste. I want to wrap this up, go home, and play some games. Ouch! What gives, Noir? Act serious for once. We don't have time to joke around. Boo! I know, jeez. You deserve Noir's discipline. Hold a moment.
Hold on.
Noir, isn't that...
Isn't that what? Resta. Just realized my mouse was on the screen.
That's Resta, all right. She looks injured. Was she fighting? Resta! Are you all right?
Got her. That was close. She's out cold. She's out
I
cold.
see. But why is she injured in the first place, though?
Because reasons. Nice save. Shit.
Knocked out from afar. But up close, it is plain to see that she is riddled with bruises.
She needs to rest.
Who knows what happened here? I suggest we return to last station and let Lady Resta recover.
I can get behind that idea. Can you take her yourself?
Yeah. Or yes, I remember the roads we took. In any case.
Just a moment. I feel it unwise to send this brilliant young secretary on such a perilous journey alone.
Monsters are one thing, but if Resta is attacked again, she might not be able to prevent even worse injuries.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I'm no fighter.
We handle this.
What? What? She's just literally what?
If Bert and I go with you, we can handle anything that gets in the way.
I'm gonna get fucking captured.
Aw, twist my wrist, why don't ya? I guess I'll come along too.
What is this?
You'd be nothing but dead weight.
Ooh. Ooh.
What? Fine, be that way. I'll just make a legendary name for myself while you're on escort duty. Please take care of Resta. In the meantime, you and I, and Neptune, I guess, will
And
gather
Neptune, I
intel.
guess.
Got it?
Got it.
Why am I being treated like the appendix in this system of bodily organs we call a party?
Lady Blonde, Lady Vert, please keep Lady Restia safe.
You stay safe as well. Look after Noir in our absence.
Got it.
Rest assured, no harm shall come to this young gentleman.
Thank you.
Hello? You're forgetting about a certain someone, you know.
Yeah, are we? Blonde has left your ranks. Vert has left your ranks.
You seem happy.
Because I am. Everyone has high expectations for me, so I need to do the best I can.
I see. I like that attitude. Now hurry up and gather me some information.
Right. You can count on me.
Ugh, I can't believe how everyone is using him like a toy. I'm the one who hired him, so he's mine.
He's mine. Again with the mumbling. What did you say?
Nothing at all.
Well, okay.
Follow me. I assume this is your first time here, so stay real close to me and don't wander off.
Understood. Lots of information here, huh?
Yeah, generals become like idols to their citizens. I'm sure they would remember seeing a general around.
Ah, I see.
After taking it all in, it sounds to me like Resta had been traveling to some other city on a regular basis.
Lovely. Was she planning an invasion?
She's really not that type of girl.
Really?
It would make more sense if she were attacked and then acted in defense.
Only Lady Arestia can fill us in on the actual details, huh?
Right, but that isn't possible now, so let's keep gathering information. We might...
Shit. Skipped ahead. Might learn something interesting, okay. That's always possible, I guess. Oh, how about those girls over there? Pardon me. ... I would like to ask you a few questions about the city's general, Lady Restia. Whoa. Whoa!
That reaction! They might have been the ones who assaulted Resta!
Oh, Resta. I keep saying Restia. Resta. Allow me to brief you on your mission. An unknown force has surrounded you during your investigation in Resta City. They may have something to do with the assault against Resta, but... No, never mind. We'll figure out that later. First, you must defeat all incoming forces. Even if your focus are limited to yourself and Neptune, please work together to tackle this mission. Be careful out there. May luck be on your side. Alright. Oh, I fucking remember this mission. I think you do this mission a couple times, I feel like. Positioning. Oh. Sign units. I want Neptune to be leader. I'm fine with losing or +1 movement, but losing strength is not cool. Alright. Yes. The allies they will attack a character. Pack on the cheek power. Reduce their card SP/LP. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Alright. Okay. What's LP is at or above 30? Okay. God, okay, yeah, the chest. Rare item drops, alright. Wait, here. Cross combo, can't do it, it's fine. Alright, let's go here. Work on those lily ranks. Lace ribbons. Yes. Yeah, you'll hear lines like that all the time. Okay. Ah! Jerk. This fucking thing. This thing takes forever to kill. Can I want to see if I can hold on, configure. No, it's not letting me change it to my mouse. We do like tab. It's okay. Actually, no, wait. What's E? E is nothing. Okay, we'll make this E. And this tab. What was it? It was like backs. Okay, it's nice to know that the controls are just lying to me. Your faith gives me strength.
You survived this?
Okay. Cross combo. Feels kind of funky.
I'ma beat ya up.
I don't think they could have like casted Neptune any better. Like I don't think there's a single actress I can think of off the top of my head. Alright. You're pretty fucked.
I'm okay.
Okay. Boss is dead. Okay, let's move you here.
One small step for Nep.
Okay.
Over here.
Thank you. Such an interesting mechanic. I wish I could map that to my controller or my mouse because I have a mouse that has extra buttons on it.
One small step for Nep. Over here.
Over here. Alright, missed. I didn't counter, it's fine.
I'm a kangaroo.
I'm a kangaroo.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Okay, it's... I know I could probably just, HD over there, it's fine taking the long way. Weird. Miss bitch. Jump. Okay.
An item?
Alright, yeah, you're dead. Yeah. Overkill. Neptune level 4.
You're stupid for challenging me. Everyone else needs to practice more.
Painting made easy. Muscle memory.
Hold your position.
Oh god.
Status updates, everyone.
What's going on here?
I see.
I see.
Conducting espionage to learn about Resta, were they? Still, you all engaged in battle too quickly. Retreat for now. My apologies about them. My subordinates engaged you without proper information.
Pardon me?
Engaged you without proper clearance.
Clearance?
Tactical retreat action, go!
Huh? What was that about?
I guess they all ran off. Are you okay?
Yep, all my bones are intact. I'm sorry that I got us into trouble.
Don't sweat it. The same would have happened even if I approached them. That woman had to have been Lyd.
Lyd? The woman with the eye patch and bandana?
She's a general in my last station force. Her city is nearby, so it's a bit odd that she'd send lackeys to spy here.
You think she was the one that hurt Lady Resta? Why would your generals be fighting amongst themselves?
The situation is different now. I
Situation.
expected this sort of thing to happen, but seeing it still hurts.
I'm sorry, Lady Noir.
Regardless, we should take a break.
I agree. That sounds amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta pee again. My bladder cannot contain itself. Oh! Alright. Oh, this is so nice. Not having it crash like fucking New Vegas. Oh, so glorious. Alright, BRB. Also, it doesn't make sound when I leave, which is even better. Like when I'm out of it. Whew. Alright, be back. That's not good. Oh boy. Oh golly. Do we have a Fallout New Vegas problem popping up in a different game? Oh goodness. Hmm. Oh lord. Fuck. Well, you might have to watch me do all this again real quick, because I can't get the game to load up. Oh boy. I don't like how this is happening more often than not. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to restart. Oh boy. It has hard crashed my computer. Or not hard crashed, like I can still talk to you guys, but it is not responding at all. We'll put it on BRB for back, but it's probably gonna have to be stream ending if I can't figure this out. Uh, uh, nope, that's not gonna work. Hmm. Oh, this sucks balls. I can't really do anything. Like, it's... So for those who don't, and I haven't really explained what the hell's going on. For those who don't know, and maybe could tell me what the hell is wrong, when one of these games crashes, I cannot click on anything else. Like, I can still pull them up, but the moment I try and click on it, it goes to this screen and I can't do anything. So, like, it's hard to... Because I don't want to dox myself, but it's very hard to explain. Or it's probably not hard to explain, I just don't have the vocabulary at my disposal to tell you what the fuck is happening. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to end it for today, and I will grind my damnedest to get back to where we were. So I'll see you all today, tomorrow, kind of thing. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for the follow, Frederick GF. Anyone who watches the VOD or looks at my VOD channel, thank you, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.